This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. What is this you're looking at? Many have seen it, but knows nothing of its many harmful impacts. It affects your eyes, asthma, muscles, urination, digestion, and much more. What is it? Mold, found in homes, offices, hotels, air conditioning units, and many other places. It's urgent that you call Hygienely now. 876-793-4070 or 876-502-0055. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? Well, I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Simon Preston, and welcome to Reggae Boys Commentary. Yep, this is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. Yep, that's right, folks. This is exactly what we're doing at this point in time, and it's not the best of news, but we press forward, and that is in relation to Khadija Shaw. Yep, that is right. Jamaica's all-time leading goal scorer for the Reggae Girls. Someone that I know personally, someone who I met her for the first time 2013, but I've known of her since 2012, and this is when she played as a 15-year-old for Jamaica's under-20 team at the CONCACAF Women's Under-20 Championship in 2012. I believe that tournament was in Panama. Yeah, it was in Panama. She came on against Haiti. 0-0. Haiti were down to 10 players. And yeah, that's basically what happened from that sort of standpoint. I remember the game quite well. She came on, she made an impact. And just a month later or so, she played for the under-17 team at the CONCACAF Women's Under-17 Championship in Guatemala. And basically it was goal difference why Jamaica didn't advance from further in the competition. 2014, Jamaica was in the CONCACAF Women's Under-20 Championship, which was in the Cayman Islands. So she also competed in that as well. But guess what? In 2013, she competed in another Under-17 Championship. This was on home soil where Jamaica finished fourth. And also in Honduras in 2015, she competed at another Under-20 Championship. And of course, Jamaica didn't advance from that stage. So 3 Under-20s, 2 Under-17s for Khadija Shaw. She's just been absolutely fantastic in her routine and everything of that nature. And then the national team. It wasn't any surprise at all to see what she has gone on to do, because trust me, I've watched this girl for the past decade and a half. When people were jumping on the bunny bandwagon 2018, 2019 now, I wasn't. Because I knew of her from 2013. I knew that potential. So I knew what she was going to do. So I didn't jump up 2018. I jumped up 2012 when I saw her take the field as a 15-year-old in the CONCACAF Under-20 Championship. It was then that I knew that Jamaica had somebody extremely special. And she's been involved, you could say, from she was 14, involved in the national teams and so on and so forth. It's funny, I actually played against her. Yeah, Jamaica had when the JFF had the grassroots initiative in place with Andre Virtue, Donald Stewart, Leon Gordon, Bumpy Nelson. Yeah, so we had a national team versus media personalities, analysts game. And yeah, I remember playing against Bunny and how strong she was even at that stage. So it was a good game. It really was a good game. But question marks will be raised in relation to this, and that is relating to the situation of Bunny Shaw pulling out of these games in particular for the games coming up against Spain, Czech Republic, and Australia. Bunny Shaw will not be going to these games. She is pulled out due to personal reasons. Jaja Matthews going to play as the 9, then still think he's a strong team. Yeah. So she's pulled out due to personal reasons. And when Coach Lauren Donaldson, when you're speaking about the matter, it's not like he didn't intrude as to what those personal matters are. And personally, I think that should be respected. It should be a 100% respected. So people, we're human beings, right? We're not robots. There are circumstances that we need our personal time to. We have family matters to deal with. We also have ourselves to grow as individuals as well, where we might not feel 100%. So from that angle, let's give Khadija Bunny Shaw the time, the space, and the support and encouragement that she needs as well. You know? So let's respect that. I was really looking forward to seeing how she would match up and do against the Spanish, the Czech Republic, and of course the Australian team as well. But there's another window in April, so hopefully this is an opportunity where she can be able to fine-tune preparations ahead of the World Cup. So from that angle, what I will say is that it's very disappointing that we're not seeing her, but we give her the time and the respect that she needs. So that's what I'll say where that is concerned. So with Khadija Bunny Shaw out, that means that Shania Hales comes in. Jacko Dubala says, hopefully Tiffany Cameron can get a chance to show what she's made of. Jacko, even with Bunny not being in the mix, it's Shania Hales that has been called up over Tiffany Cameron, who has 11 goals, 9 assists in 12 appearances. So, yeah, I've said what I've had to say at this point in time in relation to Tiffany, and I don't want to make this a Tiffany video. This is a Bunny video, and the reality is that Bunny has pulled out of the squad and Shania Hales has been replaced. And you could say in many ways, it's an intriguing test for Coach Lauren Donaldson, because he will get to look at the pieces of his puzzle and look at different scenarios and different equations, perhaps a plan B at the World Cup. Okay, so Bunny is not here. Let's see what Chaina can do as the number 9. You know what I'm saying? So that's something to consider as well, just as Tajay Scott has said within the chat. Let's see what Tajay says here. If Donaldson played the best players like Matthews, Jody Brown, and Kiki Van Zanten, I'll see what Rachel Jones and Cameron Simmons can do. Yep, we haven't even touched Cameron Simmons yet. Kiki Van Zanten, a goal poacher. So there are the options. And I'm looking forward to see how they will do, what the link-up play will be like. Now, when it comes to the Spanish team, I know we'll have previews of this at a later date, but I just want it to be extremely clear that in relation to Spain and how they're a team that scores goals early in games. So that is something to be mindful of. They're a team that has a high intensity from the start. Claudia Pina, I saw her at the FIFA Under-17 and Under-20 World Cup, and she's going to be a handful for the Jamaicans. So from that instance, she can't be given the time and space on the ball. She has to be closed down. But more on that in a future video. So Tiffany Cameron, not there. Marla Sweatman, not there. Kayla McKenna, not there. Formerly Kayla McCoy, but she got married recently. So yeah. Tajay says, Shania not as good as Matthews as number 9, as she is not as fast. Another winger is not even Rachel Jones. I think she's faster than Matthews. It's going to be a good test for her as that number 9. Really, really good test. When she came on against Paraguay in the second game, we definitely saw what she was able to do. We definitely saw a bit of oomph. So hopefully she'll be able to put in some performances where she can score, because it has been quite some time since Chaina has actually scored for Jamaica. She scored quite a bit of goals for Jamaica, but if we are looking at things from the grand scheme, I think she hasn't scored for Jamaica since around 2019, thereabouts. A lot coming in the Olympic qualifiers, So that's what I'll say as a concern, because those goals came in the Olympic qualifiers. That's the last time. Of course, she had another child recently, but it'll be great to get her first goal for Jamaica in 4 years. So we'll look forward to that. Kiki Van Zanten, I think it's going to be compelling if she can make the plane. We haven't seen her since the Costa Rica game last year, where she scored in the third place playoff. So I just think picking the forward line, somebody is going to be left out, somebody's going to be hurt. That's the reality of the situation. Because we can't go into the World Cup with 13 forwards. No. So think about it, guys. Bonnie, Jodie Brown, Tiffany Cameron, Chena Matthews, Shadeda Amalekon, Shania Hales, Siobhan Wilson, Kiki. You see what I'm saying? Kayla. Not all of them are going to be in the final squad. And that's just the reality that we have to accept. Not all of them are going to be playing. And this is not disrespect. This is not pessimism. This is just objectivity, because the squad has to be balanced with the midfielders, defensive, and of course, goalkeeping options. That's what will it take to see Tiffany's worth? That girl works so hard up front. Her work rate is brilliant. Work rate is brilliant. And you heard what Alika Keane said. She worked her absolute booty off last season to help FCR win their first ever title. First ever trophy in the club's history. Just let that sink in right there. And there are conversations about should there be a statue of Tiffany Cameron. So just let that sink in right there. There's conversations taking place if this should be a reality. How she's respected in the city. You know what I'm saying? Isn't the Spanish team having issues with players? They have a few injuries. They do. Spain might not have their best team, as the Barca players and the Federation are having a standoff. That is true as well. There are some issues that they'll be hoping to work on. Hopefully, we'll see if the best team will take the field against the Jamaicans. I do want Spain to come out with their best squad. Tajay says she's a number 9. That is the only place I see her in this team, but we have Matthews, so it's going to be hard for her. Compelling test, So we look forward to this, and we look forward to what lies ahead. All right, folks. So Bunny Shaw won't be involved in these 3 games, hopefully, all being well. That whatever personal issue that she has, it'll be rectified. So send your best wishes to Bunny, guys. Shoot her a message on social media. And I'm sending this video right now to Bunny. Bunny, keep up the hard work that you're doing. Keep up the absolutely fantastic work. Remember, we're supposed to link up in Manchester, with Salford, every other month, them time there, So link up at Salford. You're not too far down the road from Salford. So link up, boom, catch up on thing. All right, cool. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. If you haven't already, smash the like button. And after you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Something for us to really, really bear in mind in the grand scheme of things. Okay, guys, this is important for us to think about, So Bunny Shaw won't play, so we have to think now solutions, options for the next step. All right, guys, thanks very much. Really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content. Shania Hales has replaced Khadija Bunny Shaw within the squad. All right, guys, that's the absolute latest right now in relation to this matter. Hey, guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. What is this you're looking at? Many have seen it, but knows nothing of its many harmful impacts. It affects your eyes, asthma, muscles, urination, digestion, and much more. What is it? Mold, found in homes, offices, hotels, air conditioning units, and many other places. It's urgent that you call Hygienely now. 876 793 4070 or 876 502 0055.